Alright, this is for my old city that knew that I would sacrifice going downtown. You feel me? What real men do. You get what I'm saying? You know, when you work hard in Georgia and still can claim Atlanta. For playing with my head, for like I said back in the days, it was athletes in college who can get this communication. And I'm not that old. I was young, but I was mature as all the ages. And there will be situations where I always listen to the atmosphere. Okay, so I always listen to the atmosphere and understand where I'm going. And people, this is why I call it the Ronald Curry of Norcross conversation, was because kept me in the splendor and then blinded me. So I had to, because I needed to learn how the world worked, knowing the world is a whole entanglement. What we call a near is an illusion. So people will get drunk and they be like, he went and got with Betsy again, but she was by, you know what I'm saying? That whole, or they was having too much. So man, he made it peak again, and you feel me? From not it changing from being drunk. So Norcross know me. When I went back, and brothers, So I just wanted to be known. That was childish, cause y'all know how much I wanted to know how life works, and it's just crazy that y'all teamed up to silence that, and it got back to me. And from my You Got Mail, since I don't, so I call it You Got Mail for whatever y'all call it. Y'all probably call it going to I don't want to call it, I say Zuzi of upstairs, and got information and been just correlating, understanding. So I might get, so you gone, and
All the leeches wanted, knowing anything but doing what you said they wouldn't wanna say to me. I didn't get on, wouldn't wanna play what I said, but don't take to the street. All they wanna do is police, is what they wanna tell, what I wanna eat. I keep on running on what they fuck, they talk. All the leeches wanted, no one gonna change what I wanna say, but it's all the same for me. I didn't do it every time they want to. I didn't always notice I ain't ever have a chick with saying I can't have you. They want you just say, oh please, is what they wanna do, what they like and what they wanna face and things. I kinda like the way they wanna see me running. Whip is all they looking at, the whip before it come, oh yeah, I already know. Imagination is all they thinking to play with the fuck with the deep, but they never just see the deep. I've been running on what they say, all they wanna play with me. I ain't got what they had to know. Everything is that we got that on the soul. They say Pandora's boxes really might just touch me for the cheese. What they think they talking up, never had to keep. I didn't say everything that I had to watch and what I had to leave. I didn't know it was on me to be a part of see. I didn't wanna give up what they didn't like. This shit's all on me. I didn't want you to gotta do what they didn't like to keep on. I didn't always have to show. I go with you. feel of this. I've been with they got what it is, and it's really on me as I always take the lead. It's not nothing with me, know that the same way how I keep the saying, boy, you quiet, what is the little disease when it comes just breaking down how that slang and what just came and touched. I mean to say ain't gon' be just say why, but then I said what I didn't know what we gon' keep on making, what did I believe? I didn't wanna do it for the stove, that might be where I got everything just cooking. Not gon' tell my baby it's what they wanna play with, say they gonna learn just anyway. I done had a bigger baby boy, you know that I ain't gay, is what they had to say. When I done had the movie sieges, my kid gon' do the same shit about what they gonna speak around. Give a fuck about who your dad just is, and we gon' do some things now. I'm just waiting, they wanna go and flee away. It's always on me. No one anything but you ain't what you say.
Okay. So, it's just that understanding. Like, okay, so what we gotta do? Head asses. So, it's just the understanding of the world has people all talking about who might get left out, who might get this. I had these frequencies that I was trying to get right and build up to what I've been hearing. And it goes to like I guess what a for lack of better what a menage is, or people done stuff in their past life and then linear breach to another realm with bodies. But I got the falling technique. Hold on. Do a falling technique. Troubleshooting skydiving. Shawty's boyfriend is a sniper. The stereotype of Shawty still chilling with a skydiver. So like I said, like I heard what I used to hear as a kid. Someone would be in metaphysics. Like I said, my other video about metaphysics, all coming together with history repeating. What we know learned about history repeating, right? So, excuse me. And that being a big situation, where from what all stacked up, and like I said, someone will go to parties, and the highest party was upstairs, like I was saying, and someone get drunk. I used to hear this as a kid and wake up and be like, yeah, the whole Maury fake, you get what I'm saying? Joke. And it's just Maury saying the mafia that if people know the true story of threats and coercion that Maury's going through. And people will be in a swindle where they, it's the owner of telepathy is there for them. Excuse me, to get it right. So that being said, it'll be a big deal, and people know I worked hard. I just can't put my hands on it my damn self because I worked so hard and didn't want to work hard and miss out on hard work for future generations. And it became, understood to me, like, from the whispers, and that people forgot they was telling, like, they couldn't help but gossip in their house. Well, I never gossiped. They just know I always had ears open. And I'm a outgoing guy that's gonna make it not have that pouting energy they wanted to have for a little bit until they got in trouble, try to call me or something. So yeah, so people go out and then they'll come home and there'll be a whole story about he never came back to his body. He you know what I'm saying? Well, he's that kid got him back to his body. But you know what I'm saying? And it'll be that whole problem that we lose and never, refine again or get the situation back to its zone. So is like, like I said, the whole world, the linear, the humidity control, everything is hidden in the humidity control, from how people astral travel to balconies. And I'm just saying, I'm just glad I can finally, asterisk that moment that I had at single digits, and I can read more into it, get more into it, be who I am as a person. Because in the end, those people, I don't want to say it was a shame, but right in a situation where me being there made them understand what an outlet is. Just like a lot of people that needed me just to go home safe, so then I wasn't just people doing stupid shit in the streets from what they thought was an incognito linear to that, I guess, from what was love, but drunken love. And excuse me. People have their own, like I said, linears. Like I said in my old video, old chronological story. So they'll be like, is he going to goddamn go off of that fantasy when she has this, and she's living, or is he going to find, they get drunk, or whatever, or like I said, people want not to be that drunk one, so it peak and say, oh, at least I wasn't that drunk one that started talking, and then it all came together. And people will be in a situation where like I said, I just want, because the problem is this: the only way you could do that to me is proof that when I was born, and Jamaica knows these type of births, so that's why I love my great grandma, because she told me everything. You're not a liar. Like, that's all I want you to know. Like, you're not a liar at all. You don't try to lie even a wee bit. So even if you did lie, you have something to get you out of lie. There's someone that's gonna be like, aha, and you didn't mean it that way, or it revealing itself for why it was still the full truth. But when you said it, it's not all that they needed at the moment. So, obviously, I'm here with my communication, and like I said, we ain't gonna. So you gon'
anything but scream with sad name. What you wanna say to me? I didn't get on. What you wanna play? What I said before. Police is what I wanna tell, what I wanna eat. I keep on running on what they talk. Violate all the leeches, what they know. No one gonna change. I wanna say, but it's all the same for me. How they do it every time they want. How they always know that I ain't ever have a chick with. Say like we got that on the soul. Say Pandora's boxes, they might just touch me for the cheese. They talk it up, never keep hiding. Say everything that I had, oh, I should what I had to leave. I didn't know it was all me to be a part of see. I didn't wanna give up what they didn't like. This shit's all on me. I didn't want you. I gotta do what they didn't like to keep on. I didn't always had a show. I go and get your feet on it. Everything that we get on, let's go see the difference between you and me and me and you and you and me. I didn't wanna give what they had on that. Nothing just to be. I mean, please, that I wish I wasn't going over there and I didn't feel like this. I've been what they got, what they done said. It's really on me as I always take the lead. It's not stopping what they know. They say what I keep. They saying, boy, he quiet, but he is the little disease when it comes just making that hard ass slang and what just came and touched. I mean, they say ain't gon' be just the same far, but then I said, what? I didn't know what we keep on making, what they lied to be. I didn't wanna do it for the stove, that might be where I got everything just cooking. Don't tell my baby it's what they wanna play with. Say they gonna learn just anyway. I done had a bigger baby boy, you know that I ain't gay, is what they had to say. When I done had the golden sieges, my kid going through the same shit about what they gonna speak around. For about who your dad just is, and we gon' do something. I'm just waiting, they wanna go and flee away. It's always on me.
So, you know, with that being said, all I can do is be me and know that I did the best thing, not knowing how certain things work. So, you know, it's not hard for a benefit argument and where we at with the situation and what I got from you got mail, and then you know what I'm saying, and what I did for school. You feel me? What I'm saying is this asterisk really did its thing. You feel me? For I feel complete in the world, and now I have a motive, because in the end I was just doing it. I was just doing things just in case, out of the anger of wanting to know how love works and what those people was mumbling about. Because I was like, that will make me figure out love, because I'm organized, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going, there's no way you can get me drunk, tipsy, and then I find out I ran away from love, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm in an atmosphere where a lot of people are like, wow, and whoever's the number one shadow baller is the number one, has the number one shadow followers, and whoever's the number one shadow baller, we don't want to hear this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just hearing what I look like, you know what I'm saying, and the difference, and then, you know what I'm saying, for my falling technique that I sacrificed to troubleshoot, to be the bird's best friends for eternity, even though they would have said, no, we don't expect that. But, you know, like I said about, instead of calling nightmares, since I conquered my nightmares, Webpoolz speed, I'll call them emails, you feel me, or whatever y'all want to call those things, you know what I'm saying, right? And you know, I'm just gonna always feel like I have someone to talk to, if not meet now. So, you know, it's simple to me, 'cause people are, like I said about the examples, like people can call me their brother, happy and singing color. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause or they can't say, you don't know how this feels. They can't say that no more. That's what I'm trying to really get out of the situation. And, just have it understand, like, something told me to play this song. You know what I'm saying? Something of my vibe, and people seeing the future jealous of dignity told me to play. So, obviously, because what happened was, when I used to say, because, people live their life and be like, I haven't done nothing, I'm good. I was like, me too. And then, I was like, alright, I'm waking up too much and hearing about possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, okay, I don't want to get away from the main possibility. And, like I always said about, I was waking up and be as a kid first and having rejection before the many possibilities was built. And it was this story on other dimensions. As I said, there's different chronological timelines, which should go back to, me. They know what Ziza Ziza means. You feel me? These Ziza Ziza. But they know that be named Ziza Ziza means that same type of sacrifice, which made the black and white segregation, when really spirit, you feel me, and melanin, you feel me, spirit, ether is thick melanin, ether is thick spirit, you feel me, but we don't need spirit no more, you know what I'm saying, because it makes spirit, and that's where they try to say black people are better than white people, and then, obviously, spirit concentrated is full of ether. So, it shows people that don't concentrate on themselves, what they're doing with their life, or if they're gentle fist, why their hair isn't black. So, so the people know, like I said in my last video, and the understanding therefrom, from how I came together. And I'm not, because I'm not calling out no names, so I want it to keep echoing. You know what I'm saying? Because this was the truth from whenever, you feel me? If it just started, you know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. All I know is, I always said, if I had someone by my side, I would be able to, if I had someone to get rid of clout for me, I would be further along, you know what I'm saying? Because my senses, you feel me, from them being by my side and people not clouting it up, you know what I'm saying? From going home, from coming back, from how long I'm away from home, will be confirming, no, he did do that. You know what I'm saying? That's his. So I don't have that. So people are actually saying, what do you think you deserve? And he's like, what's mine? And then like, well, don't say that. And I'm like, well, bitch, what does that mean? Because I was just saying, what's mine? Don't you want what's yours? Don't say, you feel me? Now you didn't contradict yourself. You said don't claim something that's not yours. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm just glad to be in where I made. I said, remember this and that, and then that was for y'all, and then this, boom. You feel me? It just all comes together. And I'm never gonna force an issue to make someone's life harder. I'm going to be there where I can. So, what am I talking about? It's not a waiting game, it's an up game. So, whatever that translates to, you get what I'm saying?
I'm not Jamaican Atlantean, but when I say Atlantean, in Georgia sound like an island. I use Casper as my scope. They like Casper, show yourself. I be like, hold on, let me retire him.
Hey.
And they don't run away, but that's the joke. So we gon' juke some more.
Hey.
On the street, they had to say what it be. I'm walking the subway, I couldn't chill with who I had to turn into a wife. They know it was all of the mommy. I mean, I didn't wanna tell them why who ain't right first should show how they don't really love me. I do it how getting on my own. Pick the trenches up and make
music about
go.
you feel me? Woke up with the right mail. That on Webpoolz speed.
They hating on what I am. I said, well, can I hate me? They say, if you hate yourself, then you scary. I said, that's why I don't hate me. They wanna tell me what it is, but I did. I tell them what I was when I took the list. They saying, man, that's why you gotta watch.
Where you at, Shawty? Where you at, Shawty?
No one can visit. I said, but I thought I was cooler than I am. I mean, I thought I was very, very cold. You made me wait till depression. Yeah, you didn't tell me that was hard as how to go. I said I thought you felt safe around me. They said too, you gotta do the principles. Okay, we going by the protocol to sleep. And I don't sleep, I guess I never hit the rules. I mean, they wanna tell me what I am to get. Shit.
So, with that said, goes back to, like I'm saying, me happy. I'm just happy because it's not my fault. It's never gonna be my fault. I work hard. I will be goddamn, it's up. The jig is up with what people was goddamn going. No, it's something else. He's lying. We don't know something. It's something. It's something else. It's something. It's something else. You feel me? Knowing it was this, but they thought, oh, he's just hiding behind that, and then if he was lazy, we would have won. No, fuck, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I would have got them obeyed. The fuck. So, that being said, as my situation came together in a way that I don't want a sorry head start for people, and so no one can complain about somebody taking off because they was put in a better predicament. They gonna complain that someone chose their predicament and chose not to be lazy, which is the worst type of goddamn complaining, So, it's from gathering myself from, like I said, everybody can be brothers now. And how the world works, and the entanglement of the world, and I was always still looked at as like Big Bird, so it's okay. But because people look at me as the confusion of Osiris. The Jehuti can tell you just like Osiris can tell you. So, the thing is, obviously, it's like right in reverse. The difference is it's the communication from I need to tell y'all this, and didn't I tell y'all that? So, people will get confused and not understand and be lost in the whole situation and be wondering why they don't have the alibis they thought they would have to do stuff. But it's because they think they're going to hear from Jehuti. So that being said, Hayes Game Freaks rank until he's Dark Vader is where we at from people know my train of thought, you feel me? People know their lineages to the highest lineage. I'm old soul. And people start their lineage and are following their lineage, so it's always the same love. If in Hades' house it sounds different of how people are gathering themselves. And yeah. people can't say I'm not doing stuff for no reason no more. And that's what this video is for. Is my last videos that I just made was trying to, alright, do I have to tell y'all I want space? I want motherfucking space. I've been wanting space since I was a kid. Nobody wants me. And then so, you know, we get to where we're always wondering how people didn't understand what comes together. So when you don't understand what comes together, it becomes a whole figment of imagination. And we don't want a figment of imagination because we're trying to live someone else's world. You get what I'm saying? Because I just want people to know you about to get Zemaine. Y'all about to get you know, I was doing it first because people was like, you know, they was on their drown him. I'm not about to say the name no more. We know who it is. And now y'all about to get
Hey, why you look like that? Can't change my face, or you your brother shoot up. Watch me play the simulation principle. That time I'm trying to get my face. They tell me I know what to say. Why don't you know I won't say it's gonna be alright, I'll be alright.
than shooter. So yeah, you know, coming together, bringing things together. You know, I just want people to hate me now. I just want people to hate me. You know, I want to be able to bring the world together for a momentum that we felt God's energy didn't die. So that's how we can know other legends didn't die. So same with knowing the energy being born again, or situations of people thinking they had entitlement when the consistency of my hard work proved that I'm single. All I think about is building a family to take care of communities, take care of dynasties, and be their own dynasty too. So, you know, I'm just glad to be all the way woke that if I go, you know, if the worlds were born, I will be woke this time. That's where my happiness is, and hitting this point. So that's why I'm making this video and explaining how I feel. While, you know, other people gonna always talk the wrong things. So now it's time for what is this? This is a troubleshooting metal, okay, but you know, it's fine, right? It's fine, you know. I gotta be the very best that no one ever was. You know, right? We don't gotta do nobody like that. We ain't gotta do nobody that way they think we're gonna do them. We can do them in a way where it's just understood the same way of Webpoolz speed. Like I told Courts, where it's the injured party, and then it's a moment of silence. And when I was young, they was talking about how organized they was and getting her done and things like that, you know. So I just wanted that to shut up. You get what I'm saying? So it can go to the rightful owner.
See, I remember life about speed, and I guess I got it mad 'cause I'm moving slow. I done had many people want get the growth. I mean, it's easy guap that came with cantaloupe. Oh, I done had to get the shit that they done beat. I done watched the way that they done take the envelope. Wanna make me tell them what we on for the least. I done make them know that you wasn't how I broke. I'm running and getting it, but know where that we see in the mission. That this is the way that they say from the metaphysics is the taking. They know we know where they getting away, and I don't wanna have to see the evidence. I mean, the shit is evident. This is the way that they talk, and they getting me off. What I live, and I live in this own way. They don't be know I hope to see me more. I had to get on my back. I Cosplaying weapons, I said this is how we take the mythology from the flexing, cause I won't go and leave. I'm gonna die with you. I know they think they got Steve's. They wanna play with more truth.
You hear that? That sound like victory, baby. Y'all alright? Y'all okay? Y'all good? Okay, that's all that matters. Alright, okay. So, now on to the bigger story. We are who we are, like in everybody that sees the stars, hard. We are everything from the Tarnation of this tarnation and gold. What the hell am I talking about though? Oh man, I know I changed the subject, but who would it make it easier for? Sooner or later they're gonna catch on. See how hard I did for what I do. Now they say they get what it goes. I see I'm sillier than I was before. Happier as I grow with more. This is how I don't have to criticize myself no more. To try to get isolation for what I won't do, but they still scared for what for. I know I was the best at now they telling me there you go. Oh, he's talking about this right now. Let's cloud it up and be like how. Everything we say just be like how. Everything they just be like how. The more direct and truthful he gets his then talk about where he was at when we asked how. Even though he was speaking in general, I see how he gets his answers though. So let's not go and play along. Tell me, are y'all ready to play along? So, I just want people to get, I am a happy guy because, I guess people were saying, I can't confirm that for you. I can't. You have to wait for that energy to confirm that for you. You get what I'm saying? No, you're different. That energy gonna be able to confirm it for you. Other people, they gotta get the confirmation from how. La 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 la. So, that being said, as I'm just a hard-working man. I don't have to get on myself no more and be like, all I do is work hard. That's the minimum I'll say. And y'all still try to cloud it up with cocky now? Y'all call me cocky all you want. Hey, if the shoe fits, right, you wear it. Okay? Alright. So, but then it goes back to I don't have control. I don't have existence how I want existence. I know what I'm talking about, which I've been making videos to explain. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just, happy I can make people jealous now. I'm happy I can make people jealous. I'm happy that y'all did all that shit not to get me to the league and friends, right? I'm happy when I speak about who's not my friends. Y'all talk about, well, how you his friend and why did you call them out if they're not my friend? You get what I'm saying? Right? Both ways, right? And then, communication and coaching and, like I said, people's lineages, and the world's always been a jungle's humidity. So the organization was coming from imagination, which makes imagination have a platform. And so that's why people be like, why you get to act like, why we can see that you're walking around like a kid and I can't? Because your imagination did not, when you took your pictures from school to license or whatever, your imagination was not in your pictures because you would have thought you was ugly. So it's from a whole gathering of learn how to not be mad, because we're not going to be mad at certain energies. Like I said, you get what I'm saying? Oh, I just said it now. Shit, as long as it counts sometime or somehow. And it's it's just simple. We are not here to try to act like we're hiding our hands, our cards. Okay, we're not here to try to act like what don't get along. We're not here to play with what don't get along. We're not here to be in a situation where people try to say, okay, since you work so hard and we'll call that not getting along, call this not getting along. No, bitch. I chose to carve myself this way. You feel me? If it's hypocritical, it's motherfucking hypocritical. But once again, when did I make you my therapist? Or when did I tell you to joke with me? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, a lot of money's coming in, because like I said in my video, a lot of people only know me because they came in the joke that was never supposed to be their joke. And I was being an outlet and a therapist. Like, how are you a therapist? Because I would have went, I'm that person. So you have to tell me you don't want smoke. You gotta tell me you don't want to fight for that, and because that doesn't mean, because not one smoke is a smoke travels. So you not fight, because I'll slap the shit out somebody. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, but I guess we don't understand what hard work pays off means, because we talking about your attention span, and then we don't understand all loyalty is all royalty clothing line. We don't understand Crown shoe line. We don't understand the pirate that's Tesseract Rich Peso. We don't understand. It's not a jeopardy to make these stuff no more. And I would have loved to make it early, but I had to do it when it was the line of not being a jeopardy. I had to do this stuff when it was understood that I'm going to build for a party, and it's not a selfish thing. It had to be a survey. So when everybody did their surveys and said and chose to try to destroy this the device that was being made, then it's not, it doesn't have nothing else to pertain to but the ones that didn't destroy the survey and wanted to work it out, and gave a good survey for why they would get their innocence benefits. Like I call one of my videos, and no innocence benefits come when the mafia's kick doors are not surrounded anymore. So once again,
anything but destroying what said they would wanna say to me. I didn't get on, wouldn't wanna play what I said, but I don't take to the street. All they wanna do is police. It's what I wanna tell, what I wanna eat. I keep on rolling on what they talk, they talk. I'll let all the leeches what they want. No one gonna change what I wanna say, but it's all the same for me. I didn't do it every time they want. Just say, oh please, is what they do, what they like and what they wanna face and things. I kinda like the way they wanna see me be riding with my whip. It is all they looking at the whip before it come. Oh yeah, I already know. Imagination is all they think gonna play. What the fuck would it be? But they never just see it. I've been running on what they say. I don't wanna play with me. I ain't got it. vibing what they got, what they just said. It's really gonna be as always. Take the lead, it's not stopping what they know they say. Well, I keep they saying, boy, he quiet, but he is the little disease when it comes just making that hard ass slang and what just came and touched. I mean to say ain't gon' be just say far, but then I said what? I didn't know what we gon' keep on making what they like to eat. I didn't wanna do it for the stove, that might be where I got everything just cooking. I gon' tell my baby it's what they wanna play with, say they gonna learn just anyway. I done had a bigger baby boy, you know that I ain't gay is what they had to say. When I done had the golden sieges, my nigga gon' do saying shit about what they gonna speak around. Give a fuck about who your dad just is, and we gon' do something. I'm just waiting, they wanna go and flee. It's hard.